Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Richardson, and I'm the WCPW review guy. Hey, hit the music. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Oh yeah, turn it up. Yeah. Oh, right there. Hey, throw one of those glow sticks. Here we go. Ah! Oh, what the fuck? Cut the music, cut the music. What the hell? Really, Johnson? What? You threw a dildo at me. Not cool, dude. Ugh. Fucking gross. What was that, your mom's? Oh, your grandmother's. Oh. How is Agnes doing? She doing okay? Okay, good. Okay, good. And this is the KirbyMania review. And oh my god, all right, let's just let me try to hit this one thing at a time here. I'm not gonna lie. We had kind of a turbulent start before the show even began. This week they made an announcement that the four guys who are going to compete in the WWE UK Championship Tournament, Mustache Mountain, Pete Dunne, and Joseph Connors, was announced earlier this week that they are actually gone. Like they, because William Regal's like, yeah, they can compete anywhere else they want. We're not going to restrict them. Zach quote, Zach voice, actually. Anywho, is announced they were gone, and I was like, oh. And don't get me wrong, I'll tell you right now, I am extremely happy for all four guys. I really am. But it sucks. It sucks as a WCPW fan. And don't get me wrong, I mean, you can't blame them. They're going to make some dough. And, I truly hope, just like I hope for Damo and Noam Dar, that they go up supernova in the sky. And, hope they do huge over there. I'm just saying, they're not really the right height, except for Damo. The rest of them are kind of, you know how Vince is. But let's get to, I guess, the thing I'm super pumped about. I'm home, I'm watching it, opening the KirbyMania, just excited for it to start. And guess whose ugly mug I see on the screen? This guy! And I was like, what? That's insane! That is literally insanity right there. And then my phone starts blowing up and everybody was like, I just saw you out there. I'm like, and I was honestly just too shocked to even comprehend it. I was just kind of, thank you. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say other than that. That was awesome. Thank you. That's it. That's all I can say. That's literally all I can say. Whoever out there made the decision to put this fat prick who's in a cheap, ugly suit on KirbyMania, thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you to them. I'm throwing it out to Chris. I think it could be Chris. I don't know. But thank you. Just thank you. And thank you to everybody else out there who watches these. Like, seriously, they wouldn't have got wind of this channel if it wasn't for you guys watching. So, thank you. That's it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Thank you. The microphone's not even plugged in. Seriously, it's ridiculous. And yet, KirbyMania. Thank you. Alright, so let's get to the actual event. We kick things off. Looks nice and festive. We got pink balloons everywhere, pink ropes. And of course, Dave Brashaw's wearing a pink shirt. Great. Just great all around. The commentary team was brilliant, by the way. I mean, I say that every week. That should just be a given whenever I start any review, but it's so true. They were just on point. It was just great. I think the fact that it was KirbyMania just made it better because, Brashaw, he's so anti-Kirby. Of course, Shane's so Kirby, so it's just it was just this great mix, and I don't know, they were just on point the entire night. I loved it. There was some issues, technical issues, which I don't hold them against. The only thing I know, I wish the technical issues would happen, I guess, during the matches, because it'd be a backstage promo, especially my boy's Prospect, and literally just the sound just drop, and I'm like, Prospect. Other than that, it wasn't any big deal. I mean, it didn't take away from the wrestling. They did blame me on Parmesan toward the end, so it's okay. So anyways, let's get to the actual KirbyMania. Our general manager, Martin Kirby, comes out and to introduce KirbyMania, but then he's shortly followed by Bully Ray. And once I just can't get over how, I don't know if it's just that Martin Kirby's small or Bully Ray's huge, but he looks like a monster out there right now. But he starts trying to bully Martin Kirby and run his mouth a little bit, and that brings out Drew Galloway, which they'll be facing next week at Lights Out for WCPW World Title. I know they're bringing the world back into the equation here, and I like that. It's the way it should be, damn it. So, World Title match next week. So, Drew's out there, and I love the promo here. Like, literally, dude, Bully Ray just went for the jugular. He says, like, you could not hack it in WWE. Ah, loved it. Got brutal. Anyways, they get into it. Kirby tries to break him up. He gets knocked down. And that brings out Swords of Essex. 3-on-1 beatdown. Kirby gets flattened again. I was like, Kirby, man, this is not a good look for you, man. Just stay out of it at this point. But then Moss and Slater, the WCPW Tag Champions, run out there and, of course, chase away the other three. So Kirby goes ahead and he makes the match for later on tonight. 6-man tag match. You got the world champion Drew Galloway teaming up with the tag champions, Moss and Slater, going against the Swords of Essex and Bully Ray. Even though Pachi Club has been shut down, the spirit still lives on with these three. So we kick things off. Joe Hendry comes out and gives, the Joe Hendry, I'm being serious now, promo we've been hearing for the past 3 months. And once again, whenever I badmouth any wrestler, just know that I respect the hell out of them. Like, seriously, Hendry is a hell of a competitor. He's phenomenal. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Great wrestler. It's his character I don't like. I just don't. How many times can you come out there and just be like, I'm being serious this time, and I'm not joking around, no more playing around, I'm going to win. I don't know, it gets old quickly. He just doesn't deliver the passion. It'd be like me trying to get angry. Like, I can't get angry. So, like, it'd be like me just trying to be like, I'm being serious now. No more Mr. Nice Guy dropping the mic. I'm mad. Mic rolled too far over. Fuck it. Hope you guys can hear me. Anyways, but no, he comes out and does a generic promo. He's like, well, if I'm going for the title, I'm going to start from the beginning. Or at the bottom. He's like, I'm going to work my way on up. And then, of course, he challenges Drake. Or he didn't really challenge him. I guess that was already set up. But Drake comes out with James R. Kennedy. Like, he's coming out of his voice finally. So we got Drake versus Hendry. Not much of a match. It went, back and forth. Drake, I want to see Drake shine more. I feel like he was getting this mini push against Jay Lethal. And then once Lethal left, it was just like, nope, you're done. We're done with you. And it's unfortunate because he got good skills in the ring. It just, he isn't really got any place to showcase him right now. But short match. Drake comes off top rope with a crossbody. Of course, Hendry catches him. He stumbles a bit, but hey, he got him back up there. Freak of nature. However, somebody in a hoodie ran out there and just attacked the shit out of him. And then boom! Another Joseph Connors. Joseph Connors, who at this point was gone. He was gone. WWE's like, you can't do it. And he said he don't care. He literally says no one's going to tell him when and where he can wrestle. He's coming after Hendry. And challenge him to a no-holds-barred match at the end of the night. Okay, just a little side tear. This is just my own little thought here. I always love it in wrestling, whether it's WCPW or elsewhere, where like people come out and they like make matches for the night. I'm like, what would have happened if no one got like? Is that what happened? Like, I know, like in real life it's all we got the matches already set up and everything. But though, like kayfabe wise, like does Vince McMahon just get to an arena and they're like, Vince, we got like 3 matches, we got 3 hours. He's like, I'm sure it'll fill up. People are pissed at each other. I'm sure it'll fight. And then just sits back and sure enough, like, I'll fight you tonight. And they're like, you got a deal. Match made. This is always funny because if you look at KirbyMania without those first 2 matches that they just added, it's a smaller card. Like literally, Kirby just like, we'll end it. We will literally just end this thing with a tag match and that's it. And that's, it was Internet Title match. That would have been the last match. Internet Title match, and that's it. And then, of course, 6-man tag match, and no holds bar got thrown on top of it. But either way, I'm rambling now. So, anyways, we go backstage to Prospect, and they're watching Archer and Gracie, and they're watching the trailer for the Orlando event coming up. And, of course, they're nowhere to be found on this thing. They're starting to wonder, like, hey, are we going to be invited to this thing at all? We also got Prince Amin and Gabriel Kidd backstage. Here's the thing. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. Is Amin just buttering Kidd up for the fall? Like I feel, cause like I'm really digging Amin right now. Like before, like I appreciate him as a heel, but I also just didn't like him because I'm like, this guy's a douchebag. But ever since the hug heard around the world, I'm an Amin fan now. Like I'm just like, Gabriel Kidd Amin, and I'm like, this is going to end badly. Like, there's no way like this is going to keep going. Like, and I feel like now Mean will turn on Kid at some point. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But I don't know. I feel like this is where this is heading. This is where it's heading. But anyway, they're buddy right now. So the next match, it's Marty Scurll versus Gabriel Kidd. And with this match, when you see the match, I'm just like, oh, because on paper, neither one of these guys have a WCPW win. Now, Marty, who is internationally known here in the States and stuff like that. And they're both, and once again, they're both really popular. That's the thing. I mean, it's not like one's more popular than the other. I mean, they both have their fans. Like, even during this match, the tide of the fans were just going back and forth. So, but it was just like, you look at it, you're like, Marty's win this. Like, Marty Scurll's going to win this. Like, there's no way that they're going to, Gabriel Kidd. And the thing is, this is my match of the night, because I don't know if I was just super invested into it because I was rooting for the underdog, but like midway through I'm just like, well, what if Gabriel Kidd wins? Like, he ain't gonna win it, but what if he does? And it just went back and forth. This match was insane, and but Marty won it. Chicken winged it. Love it. I love Marty Scurll. I want to see more of him because he's very sporadic. Like, he's more sporadic than others on the roster. He just kind of shows up and come and goes as he please, and I want to see more of him. Because I really like a lot of his antics, but people are catching on. Like, I remember, like, early on, he would do that thing where he's outside the ring and he's going to throw somebody, or he's, I'm going to I'm going to throw him into the crowd, and everybody scatters. And then he turns around and throws him back in the ring, and laughs. This time, like, literally, it took him forever. He's like, seriously, I'm really going to, I swear I'm going to throw him. And, like, nobody's moving. He's like, come on, seriously. And finally, he kind of move away, and then he goes back in the ring anyways. I'm like, that's great. They're catching on, though. They're catching on. So, but yeah, Marty Scurll wins it again. Gabriel Kidd's losing streak continues. But hey, Marty broke his. So we go backstage. Prospect now. They walk in on James R. Kennedy giving Drake a back massage. And just some funny interaction there. He's like, look, you've been, like when Prospect says, like, looks like you were enjoying this a little too much. I thought that was funny. I want more of this. Like, I already got my wish granted last year. Like, my 2016 wish was I wanted to see Kirby, Parmesan, more backstage stuff. And they gave us a little mini movie, which was great. And so now I'm wanting to see more like Prospect, like all three of them. Kennedy, and even throw Primate in there, and like, this is like a road trip, like, they're traveling to like show to show. Just give me like a little bit of the, cause I don't know, these guys are just hilarious when they're together. But anyways, they're like, we're going to Orlando, right? And of course Kennedy's like, no, like literally just no. So he's like, I'll make it up to you guys, and it's just he's got to be one of the worst managers. He really is. I don't know why they don't see this, but they don't. They follow him blindly. We get in our backstage interview of Hendry doing the same thing. I'm serious, I'm going to fight him this time and I'm going to win. And I was just like, I don't care. I'm sorry, Hendry, I know you're giving, I can't say you're not trying, you're giving it your all. I'm listening to these promos, I'm just like, this is the most generic thing ever. I'm sorry. Just my opinion. And dude, you can freaking nature me into next week. I'm no competition. You kill me. I respect the skills. I'm sorry, as a fan, as I'm marking it up over here. I'm a fucking mark. I'm just not buying into it. I'm just like, I'm sorry. How many times can you really be like, I'm being serious this time? I'm outside and I'm serious. All right, so up next we got the Swords of Essex and B. Priestley come out, and they go ahead and take a seat down there by commentary. And the match is Lana Austin versus Ivelisse. And Lana Austin, she made her debut a few weeks back on an episode of Reloaded against B. Priestley, losing the effort. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving the look of Lana Austin. Like, B, you're my girl, but I don't know, Lana, I'm liking it. I'm getting sidetracked here. So anyways, Ivelisse comes down. Of course, she's making her debut tonight, and she's fought world round, but I think what she's known for is Lucha Underground. So they get in a match. Now, once again, I always rank it my favorite match, then my least favorite. And unfortunately, this was my least favorite match. It was just very slow and plodding. Like, it was just, and not just the pace of the match, the moves themselves. Like, they go from move to move, but it was just like, it was so slow. I'm just like, really? Like, you can't counter this? Like punch, and then you'd walk over to him and then kind of get ready for your move. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know. And the thing is, like, when Lana fought, is it Lana or Lana? I want to say Lana. When Lana fought B. Priestley a couple weeks back, decent match. Like, literally didn't have that thing. And I'm not familiar with Ivelisse, and I don't know. Like, once again, maybe it was just a one match fluke. I know when Kimberly and Nixon Newell had that one match that was just horrific. they made it up with the next match. The next match was a lot better. So I don't know. Hopefully, they get the kinks worked out because I really want this women's division to grow. Because in addition to these 4, who were left, like they're saying that Kurt Angle is probably going to be at the WrestleMania. So like he's taking no more indie bookings. So this may be the last time we see WCPW, this upcoming True Destiny. And Kimberly, I think, is going to NXT as well. So it's just like we're losing things here. So I want more. I want to be built up a little bit more. So but yeah, this match, like I said, it was my least favorite match. Not gonna knock the effort. I'm not counting botches like that because once again, I'm not that guy. These guys are in there guys and gals are in there putting it all on the line. They're doing their best. So I'm not that guy who's gonna be like. That's why I don't like the channels like Botchamania. I'm like, really, douche, you try it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the match itself was just very slow and like I said, it just kind of have a sluggish feel to it. And I was just like, However, during the match, B comes out, and weird thing about this whole situation is like she has the title, she didn't win it, she stole it from Nixon Newell, but I'm thinking like, okay, that's the feud, like that's it, Nixon and B, she stole the title, but not like B is like starting a feud with Ivelisse, and I'm like, well, why didn't he just give her the title? Like, wouldn't it make sense to like let B Priestley win the title, 2 weeks ago or last week or whenever it was, and win it, keep the title, and then move on to this feud with Ivelisse? Like, it just seems weird, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. If it's just me, say it. But anyways, she comes out and and Ivelisse is distracted. Lana Austin comes up, roll up. I was hoping she'd get it, but she didn't. And then of course Ivelisse hits like this crazy ass kick, knocks her ass out and pins her. So Ivelisse is victorious in her debut. So we get an interview with Travis Banks backstage or outside. It's either one, out back. And anyways, they're talking to him about Pete Dunne just left. What does that mean for him? And of course, he just tells it as it is. Like, you know what? He's gone, but I didn't need him before. I don't need him now. I'm Travis Banks. Let's do this. And then, of course, we get Travis Banks versus Joe Coffey. And the interesting thing here is, Travis Banks back in the singles action. So is Joe Coffey, apparently. And once again, this is when the technical issues were getting really bad. So I missed some of the things right there. But I made out the fact that I guess the Coffey brothers are no longer teaming up. They decided to go their own ways. And so Joe Coffey's back on the single circuit, if you will. So, and the thing is, they each had, Travis Banks had some minor success. Not the greatest, but minor success as a singles wrestler. Coffey had some great one early on. Now, then he got through that rough patch when he was losing to all these imports. But then, of course, they had tag division. And once again, the tag division, they each had minor success as well. They each did pretty decent. They just didn't capture the tag titles. But here they are, they're both back out there. And this was a very important match. And I'm not going to lie, this match was damn good. Now, I'm not a big Travis Banks fan. If you've been watching my channel at all, and once again, it's nothing personal. In fact, he's a great wrestler. It's just his personality is very bland. Like, I don't know, he's just like generic bad guy number 3. And I don't know, I couldn't get into him. But this match, his wrestling was winning me over. Like, this is the same thing I said about Joe Coffey and Martin Kirby, back in the day. I was like, these guys, I don't like them. And then the wrestling won me over. And this match was damn, in fact, this was almost my match of the night. Like, it was close. Damn good fight. Like, it really was. Like, these guys put it all out there. During the match, Doug Williams walks out there. Didn't shave. I know I'm one to talk, but still, he was kind of rough right here. And I'm wearing like this, like a turtleneck almost. Like, it's just like he's just wearing like a black shirt. Like, he looked like Liam Neeson, like a retired Liam Neeson. Like, I'm expecting his daughter to be taken. Like, he's just gonna bust down, bust bad on everybody. But anyways, but he's out there watching a match, and clearly he was, I guess, wanting Travis Banks to win because whenever Travis Banks lost after the Black Coffee, he walks away in disgust. So I have no idea what's going on there. We'll have to tune in and find out. But yeah, there's something going on there. And then of course the prospects all back there, and they're trying to they want one more shot. And of course he's like, that was later. They go back there, and Drake's watching his little clip on the trailer for the upcoming Orlando thing. He's just watching that over and over. I'm not gonna lie, I was doing the same thing earlier with me on KirbyMania, just rewinding it, watching that little 2 seconds right there, just over and over. But they come back there and they start messing with him. Once again, the sound went out during this one, so you didn't quite hear, but you get the gist of what's going on. But anyways, they kept closing the laptop on him and everything. So yeah, just funny stuff right there. And then of course, James R. Kennedy goes back to find Kirby, and he's like, we want a tag title match. And of course, the tag champions are already in action tonight. He's like, well, we want a tag shot sometime, but, let's just prove ourselves. Give us a tag match tonight. And he's like, sure, I'll do it. And Kirby turns to Jack Jarvis. He's like, well, who we got? And he's like, nobody. He's like, well, I guess I'll have to do it then. Find me a partner. So that leads us to the next match, the tag match. It's Prospect with James R. Kennedy in their corner. My God. Been like a freaking year. But anyway, they're out there, and of course out comes General Manager Martin Kirby. Looking spiffy, has a tie with his trunks, it's great. And he comes out there, and first things first, he blames the technical issues on Parmesan, and then of course he brings him out, and he's like, come on out here, you got to face the music. And speaking of face the music, like literally, his intro starts, and it's just that hard rock, like dun dun, But then it just cuts to this really ridiculous, like twangy country weird shit, and it's just like on the Titantron, there's cheese and shit, and then of course Parmesan's wearing like a cheese outfit, and of course he has to hand out glow sticks to everybody. And then, of course, Kirby's like, let's reenact, that night you got pelted with glow sticks. And sure enough, everybody starts pelting with glow sticks. It was great. It was freaking great. So we're looking, who's going to be Martin Kirby's partner. Now, when Martin Kirby first walked out and his name popped up there, I don't know if you noticed or not, but for a split second, Jack the Jobber's name popped up, like by my mistake. And I was like, oh shit, is that going to be his partner? Like, I was like, oh man, this is going to be great. Like Jack the Jobber and Martin Kirby versus Prospect. Like this got comedy gold written all over it. Turns out it's El Ligero. And even then, when Ligero's music hit, I was like, oh, is it Fat Ligero? Like, did Fat Ligero come back? Nope, El Ligero. And I was like, all right, well, at least we'll be in for a decent match then. I mean, however, we do get comedy. Now, the match starts off pretty decent, and they do their things. When Kirby cinches in a figure four, that's when Jack the Jobber comes out. He's got paperwork that he needs Kirby to sign. It's so ridiculous, but I love it. So he gives him the paperwork and everything. And then they wrestle a little bit more, and then Kirby gets a phone call. Apparently Jennifer Aniston called him because she wants his body. And I believe it. I'll tell you right now, I believe that hook, line, and sinker. There's no way she wasn't on that phone. Anyways, then after that, he eventually goes back in there, and then he gets mail delivered to him. It's a stable poster. And at this point, Kennedy's getting a little upset, so he goes in there and rips the poster up, realizes he made a mistake, and then, of course, Kirby chases him out. And that leaves Ligero in a 2-on-1 situation. Does pretty good for himself starting off, however, Prospect overcomes him. So I think one of my favorite parts of that match was when he throws, I forget, I think it was Gracie's up, and he throws Archer over him. And, of course, he does like a sunset flip time thing. And, of course, Gracie's looking down like, what are you doing? Kirby runs around, and he grabs Archer for the slingshot, and he slingshots Archer's head right into, Gracie's grapefruits. Hilarious. Nut shots. I'm 31 years old, and I will laugh when I see a nut shot. It's funny to me. So, but yeah, Prospect picked up the win. And, I'm thinking to myself, like, hey, they proved themselves, right? Like, they won the match. Where's their tag title match? That's what I want to know. Where is the tag title shot for Prospect? I'll have to wait and see, I guess. Up next, internet title match. We got Saber Jr. going up against Cody Rhodes. And this match is something I was looking forward to because I've heard a lot of buzz. I've yet to see any matches, but I've heard a lot of buzz about Saber Jr. So I was like, let's do this. And this match did not disappoint. Like, this was damn good as well. Dude, Saber Jr., like, you guys remember that movie Spider-Man 3? I mean, I know it sucked, but you remember Spider-Man 3? Like, remember the black ooze shit? Like, it falls on Eric Foreman, and he's like, oh, okay, and it turns him into fucking venom and shit. Like, that stuff that sticks to you, that's Saber Jr. Like, dude, he was wrapped around Cody Rhodes and just fucking manipulating and pulling shit, and I'm just like, son of a bitch. Damn good match. Cody Rhodes, however, pulls out the victory. Crossroads, boom. And then cuts an awesome promo. Like, this guy is incapable of cutting a bad promo. Like, seriously. Goes in there and, cuts the promo talking about how, like, he came back here. He just got back from Wrestle Kingdom 11 and flew straight from, Tokyo all the way over here to Liverpool. And he goes, I did it because I'm tired of everybody, saying that, I'm a part-timer, I'm an import. He goes, I am a WCPW wrestler. And this is who I am, and I'm here to defend the internet title. I love that, because I'm like, I agree. Like literally, he's not only is he here on a consistent basis, but he's also taking the title everywhere with him, and I love that. Like, he's taking the internet title international. And don't get me wrong, Ligero was a great champion, dude. Cody Rhodes just as good, in my opinion, just as good. Defend it anywhere, all time, and he's here in WCPW. So that just, I don't know. I'm huge fan right now. We're growing big time. Like, I wasn't not a fan, but now I am a mega fan. Like, I'm just like, oh, this dude's great. So, and then of course he gets the crowd to buy him a beer, and that was it. So Cody Rhodes, internet champion still. Next match, 6-man tag match. We got Bully Ray and the Swords of Essex. They got B. Priestley in their corner. I don't know what she does exactly. Like, literally, the last 2 times I've seen her in the corner, she doesn't cheat. She doesn't jump in there. I'm like, what are you? What kind of heel are you? Like, seriously, trip somebody, smack somebody. Damn, do we need Blampier back out there? But anyway, they're fighting Drew Galloway and Moss and Slater. And this match, solid 6-man action. I just love the fact that, like, Bully Ray would not get in the ring with Drew Galloway. Kept, like, sending the other 2 in there. Dude, like, Paul Robinson, like, okay, Bully Ray looks huge, like, compared to everybody else. But dude, Paul Robinson just looks short as hell. So, like, whenever he's standing next to Bully Ray, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be like me standing next to Bully Ray. Like, that's how intimidating Paul Robinson looks. He's just like a little kid. Like, yeah, we'll get him, boy. Let's do this right now. Let's kick some ass. It's like, dude, you ain't kicking shit. You ain't kicking shit. Anyways, but it's just definitely setting up, I think, a couple matches at least. Because, we get the world title match next week on Lights Out. And I'm sure to set the tag match. Because this ends, one of my favorite spots in this match. Because at one point, Galloway gets taken out. Like, I don't know. I didn't see what happened to him. He just goes out. He's done. And it becomes Moss and Slater kicking ass. And, of course, they end up hitting their tag finisher. But Bully Ray comes up a chain and just lays out, I think it was Slater. I could be wrong. But anyways, Paul Robinson just got thrown back in there and makes the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, Slater got thrown out because he had a busted up lip or nose or whatever. It was Moss that got pinned. Anyways, and of course the Swords of Essex and Bully Ray win. So yeah, I'm sure that's gonna give him a tag match. But once again, my worst prospects tag match. Let's just do another triangle match, a triple threat, elimination, whatever you want to do. Fucking triple threat ladder match. I don't care. But Prospect needs their title shot as well. So, and I don't say that Swords of Essex don't deserve one. They've been damn good. I mean, you look at their track record here in WCPW so far. Pretty damn good. So, I think one of my favorite spots in that match, actually, was when Paul Robinson runs, he jumps against Moss, and Moss catches him. Of course, his knees are like right here, and he's holding him. And then, of course, Scotty comes in with the backcracker, backstabber, whatever they call it, and like sandwich him. Awesome. So, yeah, there you go. Bully Ray, Swords of Essex, win it. And the main event, no holds barred, Joseph Connors versus Joe Hendry. Okay, let me just, I'm not trying to just bitch about Hendry, I swear. But let me just, there's another thing I don't like about it. So Connors comes out, and that music is great. It fits him, and he just looks like he's grabbing and ready to attack anything. He don't even get in the ring. He's outside in the entranceway waiting. And then Hendry's music hits. Now, Hendry's music worked when he was that smarmy kind of tweener early on. When he was just kind of arrogant and just full of himself. And it worked. Because that's who he was, and that music fit him. But now he's all like, I'm serious, and I'm a serious competitor. It's like, well, then you need new music. Because literally, here's a match that it's been building since day one. Been building since day one. Here it is. And we all know that this is, even though Connors came back, this is probably his last hurrah. He's gone. And it's just like this epic build-up. And then he comes up to that music, and you're just like, really? Am I supposed to take him seriously? And then he just kind of comes out looking, and it's like, he doesn't look intimidating. His music sucks. He's supposed to be all serious. Like, if he would have came out that music and just, like, been grinning at him, like, if he would have played it more like that, just be himself from before, I would love this guy. I really would. Like, The Rock didn't really change a whole lot. He was still like a smartass and comical, but still a serious competitor. You gotta balance it, buddy. You gotta balance it. He went straight to this, like, Kurt Angle pissed off, because there's Goofy Kurt Angle, and then but he was still winning matches. He was still doing good as Goofy Kurt Angle. But then, of course, there was this serious, like, I'm wearing a black singlet now, and I'm headbutting motherfuckers, Kurt Angle, which is great, too. I love that one. But it's like, he was still winning. Like, he won in both areas. See what I'm saying? You were winning matches as Goofy Joe Hendry, as making funny music video Joe Hendry. You were won the Angle Rumble. And then once you went all serious, like, I'm going to be a serious competitor now, I'm going to start focusing on my amateur career, and I'm going to, fuck Kurt Angle. It's like, now you suck. I'm sorry, you suck. You have not won too many matches. With that said, though, I guess we'll get into this main event. So anyways, he comes out, and these guys go right at it, and a good, like, 5-6 minutes of just brawling outside. It's great. I love it. It's bittersweet watching, though, because I know this is Connor's last match. Like, and that's my boy. My top two favorites in WCPW are gone in the same week. How does that make me feel? Right here, that's what it is. So anyways, but damn good match. I love to get in the ring. Like, after, like, 7, 8, 10 minutes, whatever, the bell finally rings. and you get that laugh out of the audience, but I'm like, nope, that's how it should be. A match should not officially start until it's in the ring. I don't care if it was no holds bar or a falls count anywhere or hardcore, whatever. Until it gets into the ring, voiding the 24/7 hardcore title, rule, of course. But hey, don't start until you get in the ring. So yeah, like that. Thought that was great. Good call from the ref. Good call from the ref. This match is damn good. Back and forth. Hendry hits the freaking nature to a 2 count. Oh, Connor's kicked out, and I was like, yes. Because I already know. I can see the writing on the wall, so I already know how this match is going to end. But I'm like, you know what? Let's make him work for it. And he hits the freaking nature, like off the top rope. Same thing. Or no, he rolls out. He didn't kick out, but he rolled out. I was like, this is great. However, Connors goes in there and gets caught in an ankle lock. And I was like, this is how they're going to finish it, isn't it? This is how they're going to finish it. And sure enough, Connors tapped. Now, don't get me wrong. The real side, the real side, I get it, all right? Like, Connors is leaving. He did the right thing. You know why? He was still part of a feud. He ended it. He put the other guy over. He put him over strong. Like, literally, if Hendry's going to start using the ankle lock, become like a ankle lock master or whatever, that's great because, he made Connors tap out. He made Connors tap. So, I get that, and I understand that, and once again, I'm all for that. I'm just saying, like, the fan side, the part of me who's believing it's real and watching it, I was like, fuck, no, come on, screw Hendry. And dude, Hendry gets up and he's like crying, got like tears in his eyes, he's just like against the rope, and I'm like, dude, you just won a match. You won one match against this guy. This guy's been kicking your ass all over the place since day one. You get one win, not even for a title, and he's like, WrestleMania, baby, woo! I just won the chair. I'm going to Disneyland. Like, it's the most ridiculous finale, and I'm just like, come on, dudes, pull your shit together. My God, this is ridiculous. Play your gay music and go. So, anyways, it was that's how he ended. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad. I do hope that they bump Hendry up. I just hope he, for me personally, I just want to see him go back to his roots a little bit. Like, he can still be serious. Like, when he fought Prospect and they had that big, 6-man tag match, elimination match, he looked dominant as hell and he still had that goofiness to him, It just seemed like since Kurt Angle, he just been like, I'm serious now. It's like, no, it's not working. I don't like it. And I'm sorry, it's the fans, they're still behind you, but I'm sorry, those pops are not as loud as they used to be. Just saying, Kirby has the bigger crowd right now. It didn't used to be that way. Dude, you used to be the guy, and now you're just a guy. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Don't freaking nature me. I can't handle it. I'd cry. I'd cry like you did at the end of the match. But no, like I said, I hope great things happen from that. So Hendry wins, and I'm sure this is the last time we'll see Joseph Connors, which that does make me sad right there. But so overall, this event was great, and not just because I was in the first couple minutes of this thing. Yeah, 5-6 great matches that were just top notch. But I felt like the feel of the show had this very positive, we're moving forward feel. They did lose 4 people this past week. Now, I know one came back, but you know what I mean. He's gone. He's not sticking around. And yet, it didn't feel like the end at all, by any means. Not even close. Everything's progressing forward, and I like that. Every match felt like it had a purpose. Every one of them. Not one match felt like filler at all. Even, like going to the Travis Banks, Joe Coffey, that felt important to me. I was like, this, clearly Coffey's moving on, and Williams and Banks are doing something. There's something going on there. So, like I said, watching this, it was just a great experience throughout. So, yeah, KirbyMania for me, awesome. Loved it. Don't know what to say. Just want to, one last time, huge thank you to everybody out there for watching this, and thank you to the What Culture guys, Chris, for getting me on the show. That is awesome. I never in my life would have dreamed that would happen. I didn't expect it. It made my day, week, month, year. 2017's off to a great start, and you guys thank for that. Don't throw another dildo. I'm being serious. I'm putting my heart out there. Don't put it down. Fucking kids. So, yes, that's all I got right here. Let me know what you guys thought about KirbyMania. Drop those comments down below. Let me know if you liked it, if you didn't like it, reasons, you guys know what to do. You guys do it all the time. drop them down below. Share and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, show this video that thumb and love. And yeah, don't forget to tune in this Sunday. Huge changes on the top 10. Like literally with these 4 guys now gone, it's mixed some shit up. So yeah, check it out. So that's all I got, guys. Thank you once again for watching. And yeah, till next time.